students, welcome back to today's session from Sri Basava Public School, Ilkal. Students, today we are going to begin the next unit number 3, Family and Relationships. And from that unit, we are going to begin the first chapter, and that is Settling Down. So without wasting our time, let's begin chapter number 1, Settling Down. Some families stay in one place for years. Some families stay in only one place for many years. And at times, several generations of one family stay in one place. And most of the time in one house too. In the same house too. In one city or one village, one family relation will stay. Maybe in different houses, and sometimes they will stay in one house only. Then there are family which not rotated in one place. Some of the family members, they don't like to be in only one place. So that they move from town to town and city to city. The reason could be various. The reason will be different. And one of the such group is called as Banjaras or Gypsies. These people do not cultivate any land. They do not purchase any land to stay in one place because they move from place to place for their work. They have some unusual skills. What kind of skills they have? They have skills like knife throwing and acrobatic skills. They also trap snakes and mongoose. And then these people use these animals to entertain people. They use these animals like snakes and mongoose. With that they entertain to the people. Then after staying in one place for few days, then they move on to the other town or city. After moving in one place, again they will move towards another town or cities. And they travel in caravans. What they use? They use caravans to travel to place. Those who work in armed forces like Army, Navy and Air Force are transferred every 2 or 3 years. The people who work in armed forces like Army, Navy and Air Forces, they get transferred every 2 or 3 years. So they have one advantage. What kind of advantage they have? They no need to worry about the house hunting. Okay, they don't have to go for the house hunting as they are provided with the fully furnished quarters. They provided quarters along with their needed furnitures. As the children have to change schools, as they shift or transfer to the another town or city, then the children have to change their schools too. This change becomes difficult for some of the children. It becomes difficult to some of the children to handle it. Then they make new friends, they started to like the teachers. By the time they are settling down at one place, then it is again time to move on. Again, it's time to move on to the another place. So moving to an unfamiliar school, all new faces, making new friends again, it is a bit difficult. It's a bit tough to the children, but most children adjust it very well. People working in other government offices also get transferred. So to do those working in private firms. At times, people just get bored living in one city, so that they move to different places, and sometimes even they cross borders too. Why they cross borders? As they wanted to explore. Different places and also learn about the different cultures like different countries, cities and states too. At times, families have moved away from their place for residence because they are displaced. Displacement of a large number of families happens for the following reasons. What are the reasons that the family is displaced from one place to another place? So here are some reasons. And the first reason, natural disasters like floods, droughts, earthquakes and tsunamis. So these are the natural reasons for which causes displacement of families. Next one, setting up of national parks and centuries. Tribal people living in these forests get displaced. Construction of roads, airports and flyovers, and also construction of dams. So these are all the reasons which lead to displacement of families from place to place. Now let's see one by one. And the first one is floods and droughts. Generally it affects the farmers in villages. To whom it affects? To the farmers in the villages. They either lost their land or it becomes infertile. So because of the flood, these farmers will lose their land and that land will becomes infertile. Means that land will not contain good nutrition to grow any crops. So that these people come to cities in search of their jobs. Next is tsunami. Tsunami affect the people living in coastal areas. It affect near coastal areas like near any seas or ocean side. It generally affects to the fisherman. Why? Because as they catch fish in the ocean or any seaside, then because of the tsunami their condition become very poor, so that they only have the skill that is fishing. Hence they lost their job, hence they come towards the cities in search of their new job. So this is all about the natural disasters which is leading to displacement of families to the other places. Now let's see other reasons too, and that is constructions. So construction of roads, highways, flyovers and even airports displace a large number of families. Why? Because we need wider roads, highways and flyovers, etc. And even for the betterment of community, government has decided to make or construct wider road, highways and flyovers. So that what they will do? They will tell the people to shift to their houses to the another places. But it becomes quite difficult. It becomes quite difficult and noisiness for some of the people who get displaced. The government is meant to provide alternate accommodation too. The government will provide accommodation too, alternate compensation too, as well as to give compensation. Like if they are taking their houses, people's houses, then the government will provide them money or house to them. The alternate accommodation may be too far away from where they were living and earning their livelihood. At times, the compensation may not be enough for their families to sustain themselves. Means, whatever accommodation and compensation is provided by the government to the people who lost their home, it may be not appropriate and it may be far away from the livelihood. From where they were living before, it may be far away and it is not sufficient for their families too. Very often we read reports that the amount promised by the government does not reach to the people. That project is called as what? PAPs, Project Affected People. Means the money and that whatever compensation is provided by the government, sometimes it will not reach to the lost peoples. It's somewhere lost in between. Who are there in between? The officers, they will use that money. Okay. Another reason for a large number of people moving from their homes is the slum redevelopment schemes. What do you mean by slum? Slum means an area in which poor people stays in a large number. Where we will get these kinds of areas, especially in big cities like Mumbai, Delhi and Kolkata has a large number of families live in slums. Most of the times these constructions are illegal too. So these people simply constructed on the government lands. So that government, if wanted to take their land, means they will take out these slum people from that place, from the government land. The municipalities decided to demolish their house from slum areas, and then the decision is taken to build nice clean clean colonies with low cost houses for those slum peoples. What they will do? Municipality will take the decision to destroy, to demolish their house and to construct new clean colonies for these slum people. But in the meantime, they have to move out. They don't know where to go. They are very uncertain as they don't know when the scheme will completed and if they will be allotted homes in the colony, where there are times when the builders make promise but they don't keep it them. Sometimes these people will not get proper compensation, so that these people again become homeless. Did you know, children, the Sardar Sarovar Dam is being built over the Narmada River. Over which river? Over Narmada River. The Narmada Valley Development Project is one of the world's largest development projects. The dam will submerge 27,000 hectares of agriculture and forest land. How much? 27,000 hectares. Medha Patkar, a social activist, has started the Andolan called as Narmada Bachao Andolan, that is NBA movement. Who started? Medha Patkar. So children, for the Banjaras people, moving from one place to another place is their way of life. In this way, they live their life. They are used to it. They like it too. But for others to leave their homes and to be forced to live in different places is a sad situation. Is it? So many of the people don't like to move from one place to another place. They like to be in one place in a settled life. And animals also move from one place to another place in search of their food, water and shelter, as they have to move in search of their food, shelter and water. But man prefers to settle in one place. From the early time, man started the practice of agriculture. He has lived a settled way of life instead of roaming from one place to another place. Okay children, this completes your chapter from the unit 3, family and relationship settling down. So this is your homework. List out the reasons for the development of families. Okay, write down the reasons in your EVS homework book.